Hey everyone, this is Chad Power, and this is my unit for video response to developing strength. This forum asked us to identify two specific exercises for the lower body and two for the upper body that you implement to enhance your strength and how those are beneficial for you. And starting first with two specific exercises for the lower body. Um, I think unfortunately for myself, the lower half was part of my body that I kind of neglected, so to speak, when it came to weight training as an athlete. I'm not sure I understood the importance, of building from the ground up, and kind of always relied upon, field work and conditioning, as well as like speed and agility stuff, whether that be mobility drills or different types of field work drills to really get my lower body into the shape that I needed to be successful. So I'm not sure that I maximize my potential there. However, I am trying to, at this stage of my life, kind of go back and almost rebuild or retool the lower half now that I obviously understand the importance of those specific muscle groups and how that's really the framework for being athletic. So two exercises that I'll do first, typically after a warm up and a stretch, will always be like a deep squat on air. It's something that I'll do probably anywhere from 15 to 20 reps, typically 3 to 4 sets. This is good for me to really work on form and technique and trying to really get myself in a position where I'm, below parallel. I'm in control and, powerful on the way up. But my technique is good. So really trying to emphasize technique. Sometimes I use a medicine ball with that to kind of help stabilize the core. Um, but that's something that I'll do quite frequently. From there, I guess the next step for me would either be um, directly to the front squat, and that'll also be something that I do with lightweight. It's really helps strengthen, my hamstrings, my quads, my balance. It's I think it's helped me become more explosive and more active, feel better, um, and also increase wrist flexion and core stability as well. Still working on refining my technique there, but it's getting better. Um, from there, I'll typically do some type of lunge complex. So whether that is a forward lunge to a reverse lunge or some type of side lunge, I try to engage as many ways as I can whenever I'm doing a single leg exercise. Uh, excuse me. Also, the split squat is something that I've improved at, and one that I also feel has really helped develop my hip flexors and also abductors. So still trying to develop that area, but I do have a nice foundation that I'm continuing to try and build. From there, upper body exercises. It's hard for me to narrow this down to really just two. However, the single arm alternating incline dumbbell bench is something that I have really enjoyed. I think it's tough. I think it engages the core, and it really forces you to use as much of your upper body without sacrificing technique. I think it's helped help my mobility in my upper half quite a bit as well, so I'm not stiff, and I really enjoy that one. The shoulder has always been something that has been important to me, and something that will remain that way. Um, from the shoulder, I don't really do anything super crazy for that. Um, whether it be a push press or dumbbell flies, um, and even I guess cable. I don't know what the proper term for it would be, but it's just a pulley extension from a lateral stance. It's really helped kind of focus on the back portion of the shoulder. Also, the single arm cable rows with the rotation. After watching the video, I tried this, and I really found that the rotation was a nice little element in there. In addition to focusing on that horizontal pull. Um, I mean, after that, really, really I could go a number of different ways, but those are things that I do that I enjoy. Also, I think the TRX inverted row is a good one that can that really forces you to work without sacrificing technique as well. So. Interested to see what you guys have to say here, and the things that you do that works well for you, and hopefully you guys have some good stuff to share, and maybe I can try some of those things and incorporate that into my workout as well. Hope everybody's doing well.